And I mean, you look at some of the research that was coming out of Israel back in the late 90s, there is research after research after research that is peer reviewed, published documents stating the efficaciousness of some forms of cannabis or some of the cannabinoids that have had profound effect on cancer cells, especially some of them that actually thwart what is it, the development of certain, access to blood. So, I mean, talk a little bit about that because and you said you weren't taught this, but this is something that's been around, my friend, since the late 70s to early 80s. And we're now even still trying to fight the teaching of this to people like yourself.
Yeah, so let's do a little step back in terms of cancer as well
Sure.
as the different applications of cannabis. So in pharmaceuticals, how they approach most diseases is that they focus on one target, and that's just because the human body is extraordinarily complicated. And the proof that if you focus on one thing to get rid of it is a lot simpler problem than if you're talking like 200 different things at once, which is my prediction on how cannabis and cancer interact. And so take the example of THC and CBD. There's definitely immune responses that happen with CBD. There are binding factors for THC, CBD to CB1 and CB2, which exist on almost every single cell in your body, including cancer cells. And so when you see that kind of uniform expression within your body, that indicates, as many people have alluded to, on the endocannabinoid system, or just the ability for your cells to respond to these different factors. Now, there is lots of research, as you said, and from Israel, United States, even some in Europe, that highlight if you have cancer cells in a dish, you apply different THC or CBD combinations, those cancer cells will dwindle, reduce, possibly die off.